To fill out the enduring issue document analysis chart, you need to have a set of documents, which I have here. So, for example, what you would do is for each of your 5 documents, you're going to identify the issue in the document, provide evidence from that document to support what you're identifying, give some outside information, and say, how is this issue affecting people and how has it continued or changed over time? So, for example, for document 1 that I have here, my first document is from the Hammurabi Code. So, as I read through these code of laws, I'm noticing that there are punishments for different crimes and offenses. And they're different based on what the offense is. For this one, he shall be put to death. For this one, there is no punishment that's listed there. This one says that he'll be put to death. The first one says he'll be put to death. So I'm seeing that this theme of, I think, like law and justice and crime and law and order, like having a stable society, maybe stability possibly, is the issue. And the evidence that I see is that there are crimes with punishments, and I would actually maybe like copy and paste or summarize one of these laws, like I did in my civic seal project, to show that. Some outside information that I know about the Hammurabi Code is that it's from ancient Mesopotamia. So I'd put that in this box over here. Why it's not going there is beyond me. There we go, maybe in the sun. And I know that that means that they lived along the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, and they used maybe cuneiform to write down these laws. So it's just something extra I know about not just the laws, but like who wrote them or what time period it was from. So, how has this issue affected people? Well, it made Mesopotamia and it made ancient Babylon a strong, empire, and they were able to, trade with other civilizations during their time period because they had laws that made life orderly so that they had stability in their and safety in their civilization. So how has this issue continued or changed over time? So there's been different law codes um, that have different punishments based on the culture or the society. Okay, for example, maybe the US Constitution would be a good example, or maybe like the Magna Carta from England that limits the power of the king. So maybe I could think of some other examples of how law codes have changed over time. So for each of the documents, I'm going to kind of go through the same process. I'm going to try and identify what the enduring issue is that I see. I'm going to try to summarize some evidence from that document, say something about that time period, that person, that place that the document is from. How is this affecting people in that time period and where it's from? And how has that issue continued or changed over time to affect people? And that's how you would basically go through doing this analysis chart until you had done all 5 documents and really put down at the bottom here, what is your enduring issue? So clearly state that maybe it's conflict or maybe it's power struggles because you have people who are committing crimes, or maybe it's, orderly society, or possibly that you just need to have laws. Okay. So figure out, what you want to put there that shows kind of a tying theme between all of them after you've looked at all the documents and filled in the rows as you go across, showing how it's significant that it affected people and that it also has endured because it's changed or stayed the same over time.